We'll be back soon. This service is currently down for maintenance. Please try again later. We apologize for any inconvenience. Thank you for your patience. I know I said I have patience, but I don't have patience for the site to be down. Oh my god, I care so much. I'm so angry. This better be up tomorrow at like 9 a.m. I need to check. Hi, this is Catherine Harris. Catherine Harris. You're making a video to record yourself because apparently your father and mother thinks that you shouldn't be on weed. Well, that's bullshit, because they're not living in my flesh. They're not in my bone. When I look in the fucking mirror, I see my fucking reflection. I don't see my dad, I don't see my mom, I don't see my brother, I don't see my sister, I see my goddamn fucking self. And they treated me like a fucking ghost, like I'm dead. They treated me like I'm Michael fucking Jackson. That's who they fucking see. That's not who I fucking see. I see myself, Catherine Harris, very androgynous looking short ass model that never made it anywhere. So back to your memory. When you had the CERB payments and it got canceled on the third one, before the cancellation of the third one, you were well on weed. You had your alcohol. You were going to doctor appointments. You were talking to friends. You tried love a few times. You tried looking for a job constantly. And you had reach outs, you had a callback, so you got a job in August and lost it on the same day. It didn't work out. Job hunting, motivation, there, check. You care about your health, went to doctors, check. You're singing, check. The world was in stage 2 and stage 3, check. And then finally, the leftover CERB payments ran out, and you had to ask your dad to get you weed. And he said yes. He did it twice. Why would he do that? He must have forgotten that he realized how amazing weed is for me, since, he lives with me and my sister. So he must have forgotten. Don't know this new variant, and I don't give a shit. Regardless, there was a time before I found weed, I was literally stuck on smoking cigarettes for health to deal with it. Because I refused lithium coming from the psych ward. Anyone would want to refuse what the fuck is given to them in a psych ward. Anyone, even if you give them the right thing. So my medication was cigarettes before it was weed. And I've been on weed for 7 months, around October, November, and now early December, I had sleeping issues. So I got sleeping medication, and lithium came back, and they advised that I shouldn't smoke weed anymore, because it doesn't commute with the medication. Now, okay, sleeping pills, done now, gone. Lithium, fine. I looked online. There's articles from 2018 talking about the combination of cannabis and lithium and how it's predominantly used together with 900 milligrams to 1200 milligrams. It's used together, and I'm on 300 milligrams. And I want to know about my appointment with the love and care that should follow up with going to send me to someone to teach me how to grow weed and give me a license. Because maybe something's wrong with the weed. Maybe the people ain't growing it right. Since I've been so fine and dandy on it, I'm a proficient weed user now, and I just been on lithium under a week, and it hasn't been proven to do much other than still, it hasn't done anything to quiet my emotions. If you want to believe in the fucking medication you're giving to some of our patients, then also open up the Book of the Dead, open up your fucking tarot cards, open up some magical nonsense to go with giving medication to make sure I don't get into a certain point where I shit on your medication and go back to weed once a fucking again. So, I'm going to call my doctor tomorrow. Say I've been on weed for 7 months. It's an insult to go back on such a tolerance. Why would I? Too bad. Lithium, can it handle weed? I expect to hear yes, because she should be updated with the incoming articles and case studies on the combination of them since 2018. And if I hear a no, then give me something that works with weed. Or don't give me medication at all, because I didn't even need to get on it when I put locks on my doors because it was interrupting my sleeping. I'll go over that. So I'm going to call her, ask her first and foremost, before I ask her to increase the 300 milligrams to something higher, can lithium, through your advisory, be advised to be taken with cannabis? I expect the yes, as I said. And if she says no, well, there's no point to up lithium while I'm still taking weed, since it's not 900. Might as well give me something different that fits with weed. And I don't even use weed that often. I don't even want to be an addict. I don't want to solely rely on weed when I don't even have my own place. A bitch needs to budget herself and get an apartment before she spends all her money on blow and weed. Bitch is smart. Bitch don't want to be addicted to weed. Bitch wants something that works with weed. Over the course of time, I viewed that weed is an additional bonus to growing my hair. I have a very traumatizing experience with growing my hair in this family. 1, 2. I brush vigorously as I was growing up, and it deteriorated my gums, and it finally started growing back since I've been on weed last spring. So that's 2. 3, despite the calming results that it does for bipolar, despite the neutralizing stuff that it does for me, despite the happiness it can do for me, understanding there's a low that can come from it because the world's in stage 1. Boo. It fucking sucks. Well, that's too fucking bad. I need something that works with weed. That's that. Cigarettes and weed works, but they might feel guilty allowing me to keep smoking to death. The combination, though, helps. But I think there's a fear around them since I'm so calm. So find me something that's not lithium. Because I expect the answer to be no. Because it's just my personal case that the articles online wants to be discredited for some reason. So I'm going to assume that my doctor is going to say no, lithium doesn't work with weed. Therefore, I'll be so happy finding something that does. And also follow up on that appointment that can teach me to grow my own weed. Might as well take a bowl right now just cause there's no sleeping medication and I have reached 900 milligrams. So I need to sleep. I have a long day tomorrow with my dad. We have 4 things to do. Toys R Us, library, phone appointment, him returning his computers at Best Buy. I swear this Indian place is closed, but yeah. This ain't no goddamn fucking mirror, but definitely is a camera. So if y'all are fucking confused because I'm in a fucking camera and y'all think you're a part of me, cool, but I ain't famous yet. So I don't listen to me. If you, like, don't listen to me. And on a side note, if you have to listen to me and I had no idea about it, bitch is gonna be high, so fucking deal with it. Let me feel fear and sadness and anxiety and inner turmoil all by my goddamn self. And you just make sure y'all have your fucking popcorn, because that's me and my flesh. Ain't no one else in here. I ain't pregnant.